And hey guys, BoomerDad here. So, as promised, here I am with my first weekend recap video of the Diablo 3 Season 34. Yeah, so, as you can see in the background, I was creating my Crusader. I planned on planning a Crusader. Then I got all the items that the available NPCs have you can pick. I chose the Enchantress because I knew I wanted to use it later on anyways, so I just went with it. And then I took the weapon from the Templar because it has way more damage than your starter weapon, so there's a little trick you guys can use. First things first, I was not planning on racing because I started in the solo self-found league. And yeah, so the reason for that was a friend of mine, Windy Spirit, decided to play as well, but he had problems logging in. And so I decided I'm going to play the first day into the solo self-found league. And therefore I knew I didn't have to rush. I didn't have to race or anything. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. And then a day later, I knew Windy would be high enough to push my character on the normal season ladder. So yeah, this is why I went for the Crusader on the solo self-found ladder, to just get used to the character. And then that's what I did. So basically how I started out, pretty simple. I didn't do the Necromancer trick. I just used the Crusader from the get-go. And I decided I went with the shield bash combo. So basically the first skill you're gonna use. And then you also gonna use the shield bash because it's like a little dash, as you can see now on the screen. If you mouse over an enemy and you press the key or wherever you put it, in my case it's the right mouse key, it just dashes to it. As here you saw it again. So it's pretty nice to keep a kill streak up if you can in the beginning. And I also decided to stick with normal in the beginning. I know you can do higher tournament or higher difficulties in general. You can go tournament 1 or so, and you can look for specific bounties so that you are able to have more gold from the get-go, but I didn't do that. So yeah, this is how I went. And then basically I didn't set up a specific strategy. I just decided to do a mix. So basically I did bounties, and I didn't care which ones. And then on top of the bounties, I tried to keep up streaks while I was doing the bounties as well as I could. So for you guys, if you're looking for a race video, this is not it, right? This is me chill leveling, basically. I know I was still faster than a lot of people and stuff, but yeah, this is not how you would normally do it if you want to go the fastest way possible. This is just for people that are interested in what I specifically did, how I got my items, how I get to certain points. And yeah, so therefore, if you are looking for a race video, at the moment I don't have one out, because I'm not really that much into racing. I'm more of a marathon guy, you know. I don't care about world firsts. I don't care about getting first to level 70, yeah, and all this kind of stuff. For me, the season is, like I said in another video, season is 3 months, right? So for me, it's not about the racing. It's more about consistent spending your time wisely for the points you want to reach. And after I got the first bounty done, and all the materials I needed, so basically you collect materials for the first unlock on the altar in a season. You're gonna need white materials, and so I had enough. I unlocked the first part. So this basically makes it so that your kill streaks have double the time before they run out, and that's pretty nice. That makes it way easier. And this is important, guys. If you play non-season, you will not have the altar available. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you don't play on season, you will not have the altar. So here's another thing, as you can see on the video, that I totally forgot, because yeah, like my name says, I'm BoomerDad and I have a boomer brain. So here you go. I equipped the two-handed weapon, and then I was wondering, wait, why can't I use my skills? So you can only use the shield skills, as the name suggests, when you have a shield equipped. I didn't. And to equip a two-handed weapon with a shield, you need level 10. And I didn't have level 10 as well. So, here you go. That was me making a little big oopsie. But yeah, you can fix this by just taking slash or another skill that works just with the weapon. And there you go. That's basically it. So, one other thing, the video you see in the background will be in short parts as well, because if I would show you everything, it would be hours long and probably, yeah, way too much for this video. If you guys are interested in me leveling so you can have it running on a second monitor or on your TV or wherever you want, what we can do is I can make a hardcore character. I didn't play on the hardcore season so far. And I can do it all over again, and you guys can play right when I play. Basically, I can stream it for you guys on YouTube, uncut, everything from start to finish, and then you can look at it minute by minute. I will also, if we do this, save the VOD, and then you guys can rewatch it, pause, whatever you need to do then, or whatever you want to do if you're interested in some things I'm doing, or items I'm interchanging, skills I'm switching bit by bit. If you are interested in that, please let me know in the comments. If there are enough people interested in it, I will make that for you guys. I'm gonna make a new character on a season I didn't play so far, basically start from scratch and record it while streaming. So yeah, but back to my first weekend. So as you can see in the background, I got level 8 and I will make it shorter now. Basically we're gonna jump to level 10. And here we are on level 10. So basically, what you're going to do is when you reach level 10 on a Crusader is you have two choices. One is Fervor and one is Heavenly Strength. So if some people don't know what to pick, it's pretty simple. If you have a two-hand weapon that deals more damage than a one-handed weapon, then you want to equip the two-handed weapon, then you take Heavenly Strength, because then you can also equip a shield and you can basically use every skill. If you have a one-handed weapon and a shield equipped anyways, then you switch to Fervor. You can switch this back and forth however you want, just not in fight. But out of the fight you can switch it, and then depending on which weapon you use. So if you use a one-handed weapon, you use Fervor, gives you attack speed. If you use a two-handed weapon, you use Heavenly Strength, because then this passive allows you to also equip a shield. Basically you can use two-handed weapons in one hand. The only downside is you deal a little bit less damage, but since two-handed weapons have a higher damage range and better stats on them. So yeah, there you go. That's basically the whole trick that you have to keep in mind when you play a Crusader on level 10. And then, like I said, especially when the season is fresh and you don't have gear in your chest lying around in the town, you pick up and then you check what you're gonna use, right? So this is what you do. We're gonna jump ahead again because, like I said, I will not show off everything here. Just one thing. So basically, if you are leveling this way, you can use the skills you want. The reason why I stick with the shield combo is it has a pretty high base damage. It has pretty okay-ish single target. It's actually not bad. You get the runes pretty early as well. I think level 12 is a really good rune for the shield bash, because basically it makes it so you hit the guy you're aiming at, and then behind him, everyone that stands behind him in the cone gets damaged as well. It's not the best for leveling, but it's not the worst either. It's really good. So, and for those that are not veterans in this game, keep in mind, please keep this in mind. As long as you don't have your altar unlocked to the point where you can wear level 70 weapons with no restriction to your player level, please use what you get. And by that I mean, if you drop a legendary and the legendary is not what you're playing at the moment, for example shield bash, or whatever it is, but it buffs another skill, just use the other skill. It's not worth it to waste time while leveling, especially not in adventure mode. If you're totally new to the game and you want to enjoy the campaign and you really want to play one certain skill, I mean, sure, go for it. You should have fun. You should play the game as you want and how you like it. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you want to go fast and if you want to make your life easy in-game, just use what the game gives you in the beginning. So, and basically what I did to level fast in exclamation marks, like I said, it's not a race video, is I searched in exclamation marks again. I searched for a vision, and you see me doing the vision, and the reason for this is visions, even really early on, can drop you death breaths and have a really high drop chance on legendaries, because there's a lot of blue, a lot of yellow packs, there's bosses, and it's not easy in the beginning, okay? Especially if you are not really well accustomed to the class you're playing, maybe, or if you tend to die in early game. I mean, this is solo self-found, but it's softcore. If you play on a normal ladder in softcore, just do it. It doesn't matter if you die 20 times in a vision. If you can kill the mob in the end, it's always worth it, because if you get death breath early, then you can upgrade your NPCs, the enchanter, the gem guy, and the guy at the forge where you craft your items. What you normally couldn't do, because normally death breaths only drop when you reach level 60 or higher. In visions, they can drop earlier. That's also a thing, if I remember correctly, that just works in seasonal, not in non-season. So please keep this in mind. So this is why you're seeing me doing this vision, even though it takes a really long time and it doesn't help me with leveling fast. And then there's one other thing. You need 2 diamonds, normal diamonds, or 1 flawless diamond to get to the point where you can upgrade your altar, that you can wear all the items at level 1, right? So how you're gonna do this is basically you need to level to, if I remember correctly, I think it's 18. You need to level 18. And then diamonds can start to drop. I think I'm right. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think it's 18. And what you're gonna do is, and I'm gonna jump in the video there so you guys can see, you're gonna do the following. You're gonna look for a boss quest, and by boss quest I mean kill the Butcher, kill Sidai, kill Diablo, kill whatever. The reason for that is, and I got lucky, I got the Butcher, by the way. This is a really fast one, because it's really simple. If you have the quest, the bounty, you're gonna get a chest in the end that you can open, and these chests always contain some gems. It's not guaranteed that you get the diamond, but at least you get gems, and if you get gems, the chance is there for getting diamonds. That's how you can force diamonds to drop. The other way to do it is maybe you get lucky and you find a vision and there are goblins inside, but you can't force goblins to spawn. So yes, there are certain areas where they are more likely to spawn and stuff like this, but in general the chest is the safe way to go, and this is how I always do it. And as you can see, I actually over leveled, but yeah, you can do it from level 18 on, as I said, if I remember correctly, and that's what I did here. So basically I opened a new game till I got the Butcher quest, kill the Butcher, and then I went there and killed the Butcher. So I'm gonna shorten the video and show you guys. Yeah, and here you go. There's the Butcher. I did shorten it a little bit more so you don't have to wait too long. And then you kill the Butcher, and as soon as it dies, 5, 4, faster. Works for me. You're gonna get this chest here, and then you open a chest and you will have some gems in there. Like I said, what gems? It's not guaranteed, but basically you're gonna do it till you have 2 normal diamonds or you get a flawless diamond. And I got lucky, I got 2 normal diamonds, and then you walk to this guy and you upgrade him once, and then you can just craft. There you go. And as soon as this is done, you're gonna walk to your altar, and on the way you can check your items like I did, or not, because I'm not moving at the moment. Like I said, I was not racing. So yeah, there you go. And then you just can click on the altar and there you go. From now on, you can use everything with no level restrictions. So why is this important? So it's really simple. I just told you earlier, the visions can drop, death breaths, right? And all this good stuff. So basically, as long as you have enough gold, you can upgrade your guys, especially this one here, as high as you possibly can, as long as you have the gold for it. And to craft a level 70 yellow weapon, for example, you only need yellow materials, blue materials, and white materials. That's it. So if you have enough gold from this point on forward, you can just craft the highest weapon the guy can give you, and then you just do that, and then you can craft the armor if you want to. I, in my playthrough, went through with just the weapon in the beginning, because the weapon is the biggest thing. Like I said, it's softcore. If I die from time to time, I don't mind. It's whatever. But yeah, this is how you do it. And then you can just level really, really fast. I'm gonna skip to the part where I did it, so you guys can actually see it. And here we are. So I was looking for the highest two-handed weapon, in this case an axe. You could take a sword, an axe, whatever it is. And then you just craft this one, right? And then you use it. Bam. So if you need gold, let's say you only play on normal, or you only played on normal, then you probably don't have enough gold if you are that early on in the season and you are pretty low level, like I am, 24. Because the bounties just don't give enough, the mobs just don't drop enough. All you gotta do is craft the first weapon that is higher than yours, maybe double the damage. And then you just go a little bit higher, because the higher you go, the more the bounty, I mean in difficulty, the more gold the bounties give, for example, as well. Because if you look at the different difficulties, they already state gold drop chance, not chance, sorry, gold amount of gold that drops 75% higher, example, for hard, and so on and so forth. The higher you go, the more percentage of gold you get. And yeah, this is how you do it. And then you upgrade, you farm the next bounty, you take the gold. As soon as you can upgrade, you upgrade again, you craft the next better weapon, the highest you can do, and so on and so forth. And you can do this with the whole equipment you have. And that's basically it. That's what you gotta do to reach level 70. And now let's jump to level 70 and see what I did when I reached level 70. So, and here we are. I'm shortly reaching level 70 on the video you're just seeing. And as you can see on the time, top right corner, I didn't blend it out. You can see it. Season started 17 PM. So this is, yeah, 20 minutes less than 4 hours. So 3 hours and 40 minutes, you can say, from level 1 to level 70. That's not really fast time, but that's not a slow time either. That's just chill leveling, really relaxed. Don't stress yourself out, take breaks in between, stand up, get a coffee, eat something. Yeah, so basically 3 hours, 40 minutes with all the breaks in between and everything. And here we are, level 70, first 2 Paragon levels. What did I do from here on out? So basically, I just had to make a decision. Since I played a Crusader, and the Crusader set you get from your season journey is the set I wanted to play anyways, there's 2 choices you can make. You can either do the season stuff, and then on chapter 2, I think it is called, you get the first chest that you can take into your inventory, where you get the first 2 parts. And then if you complete the next one, you get the next 2 parts, and so on and so forth. So I knew I would get the set for free, so I didn't have to worry about the set. I also, as you can see, at the moment I used Blessed Shield. That's because, I told you earlier, you use what the game drops you. I got drops for Blessed Shield, so yeah, sure, I'm gonna use it, because if I deal more damage with that, there you go. And here you see me having the first 2 pieces of the set I actually want to use. So you're gonna equip it if you don't have anything better. If you have something better that for the moment works well for you, then you just stick with what you're doing till you get to the point where you can swap. And then in my case, I decided to farm visions. The reason is pretty simple. If you want a lot of materials, a lot of drops in the beginning of a season, visions are your best bet, basically. You're gonna do them, or you should do them, in my opinion, but be careful, that's my opinion. You should do them in tier where you can farm them pretty quick. So here's my thought process behind this. Could I go higher? Yeah, sure. Why don't I go then? So I see it this way. The game is all about drop chances, and the more you drop, the more chances you have to get a certain item you're looking for, right? So if you play on a difficulty where you can almost one-shot everything, especially if you're just looking for items, it's way faster to just go with quantity over quality, right? So you just kill as much as you can, as fast as you can, as often as you can, to give yourself a lot of drops, a lot of chances for items to drop, as you can see on the screen. And that's what I did basically from here on out. And this is how I got all my items. And this is the reason why you saw my rank 12 video. This was, by the way, also in the first day I did this. And yeah, and this is it, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget, let me also know in the comments if you want to see me leveling on hardcore the character from 1 to 70 live on a stream here on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for all the new subscriptions. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you guys for all the likes on the other videos. I really appreciate it and enjoy it. And I like to share my journey here on Diablo 3 with you guys. I hope you like it too. And with that said, let me know what you think. I'm out for today, and we guys gonna see us maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. So have a good time. I hope you get all the drops you want and you need. And I'm out. Bye bye.